welcome to my channel. I was even debating if I should put this video out or not because I know I'm a little late, but I did watch the new episode of The Boys, episode 4 yesterday when it came out. It's been such a busy weekend, so apologies for the delay, but I promised you guys last week that I was going to do a breakdown on this episode. So here it is. On episode 4, the boys go to Russia and we get their first real mission. The butcher sends Kimiko as a sex worker to kill some Russian crime lord, and Kimiko looks great. She's all dolled up. She even walks out of the car to that song, That Girl's Poison. It was so funny until she trips on her heels. And that scene where she kills all those men with a bunch of dildos, it was probably the best scene of this episode. And by the way, they're not just any vibrators, they're all Soup's vibrators. If you saw, there was a Homelanders, there was a Deeps, there was a Black Noir, I think. And then after she goes on her killing spree, Kimiko looks to these women screaming and crying on the floor, and they're terrified of what just happened. And she's trying to tell them, you know, she can't speak, but she's trying to tell them that she's not the bad guy. She's there to rescue them. Right away, one of the girls shoots Kimiko right in the forehead. And then, of course, she heals herself. Kimiko also, she feels very used by Butcher. She even tells him, well, she types on her phone saying, "I'm not your fucking gun," but he sends her anyway. I think Butcher is getting addicted to V24's powers. Like any other drug, I think it's creeping on him. And you can tell that he's getting meaner, even for Butcher's standards. Like in the last episode, he flipped on Ryan. On this one, he just didn't care at all about Kimiko's safety, what she wanted. And Huey, he also wants to try V24. And his excuse is that he's felt bullied his whole life. And even today, he feels like his girlfriend Starlight has to defend and save him all the time, and that makes him feel emasculated. When Homelander walks in, Starlight and Huey having a conversation, and he starts to tease him and push his buttons. He even asks Huey, he asks, what he say about Starlight? Oh, he asked if she's a good fuck. And Huey can't do anything. When Homelander signs his cast, just like a high school bully, takes the whole space of the cast and signs Best Homelander. So when the boys break into the Russian lab, they, spoiler alert, they find Soldier Boy. And right there, they see Mother's Milk and Frenchie, because Huey already knew about V24. But they see that Butcher has taken V24. And, you know, to everyone's surprise, Huey has it too. And in a funny scene, Huey teletransports himself to save Mother's Milk from one of the shooters. But when he does it butt naked. He loses all his clothes. I wonder why, when he teleported himself, why he did it naked. And I heard that, like, that sort of power, you can only transport yourself, not clothes, a weapon, a gun, or another person. You can also tell that Huey is enjoying the high of the V24 drug when they're leaving the lab in that van, and Huey's just like, you can tell he's getting addicted to it. And that made me think if the other boys will also take V24, Frenchie's to seek revenge for Kimiko, and Mother's Milk for his family. While still in the lab, instead of finding the gun that's supposed to kill Homelander, they find Soldier Boy in one of those, you know, freeze chambers. And I think it's safe to say that the gun, the weapon that's supposed to kill Homelander, it's actually Soldier Boy. Because if he can overkill Kimiko, who has the ability to heal herself, what else can he do? Somehow the boys let Soldier Boy loose, and he shoots this blast going towards Frenchie, but Kimiko gets in the way, and that hits her, and she's not healing herself. Side note, I don't think Soldier Boy shot that blast towards Frenchie intentionally. I think he was just trying to find a way out. Remember Alex Supersonic? He's dead. So I was so shocked that Homelander killed him because in my previous video, I said that I thought they were going to keep him around to have that little love triangle storyline between Huey, Starlight, and Alex. And making his death off camera felt kind of cheap. Like, at least show the confrontation with Homelander. On the other hand, Supersonic had it coming. Like, did he really think he could trust A-Train? I mean, the guy killed his own girlfriend. He's not gonna go against Homelander either. Remember Victoria Newman? Yes. So she stabbed her dad, Stan Edgar, on the back. He tells her to go and have this press conference to address Homelander's behavior and that Vought does not stand by him. And I think there was another political commentary there because when she said, not even the most powerful man, it's above the law, it made me think of Trump, especially with the whole, January 6 hearings going on right now. Little did we know that Victoria had a deal with Homelander. So when she's addressing the press, she tells them that Edgar has committed crimes like perjury and blackmail and he's arrested. Homelander becomes the CEO and he even tells the Seven, he says, Vought belongs to us soups, not them. And you wonder, why would Victoria Newman do that? Apparently, she wants her daughter Zoe to become a soup too because Homelander gives her some of the compound V for her to inject on her daughter, and she painfully does it. She tells Zoe, this will make you safe and powerful forever. And I was wondering what Zoe's power will be because that scene, she's screaming and crying, she's in so much pain, she's holding on so tight to her mom, and I could hear her bones cracking in a way. So I wonder if her and Ryan will become like junior soups. I hope we still see some of Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Stan Edgar, because he's so good. But that scene with him and Homelander kind of felt like a goodbye. Let me tell you, he really hit Homelander where it hurts when he said, "You are not worthy of my respect. You're just a bad product." Ouch. It felt like a conversation between a son looking for approval and a disappointed father. And it also made me think like creature and creator. Can the creature ever beat the creator? And Stan pointed out that now that Homelander is at the top, there would be no one to cover for him anymore. And you can see on Anthony Starr's face that Homelander is kind of questioning himself. Is it just me, or did anyone else think that Homelander was already the CEO because he's got so much power over everyone? I guess when he said, "I don't want anyone controlling me," he meant corporate? Like he wants political and corporate power? An honorable mention to Jamie, the soup hamster that was caged up in the lab. He basically saved Frenchie's life. I want more of him. Maybe he'll become Frenchie's BFF, like Ratatouille and Linguini, or maybe they'll give Jamie to Ryan. So this was my quick recap and breakdown of episode 4 of season 3 of The Boys, streaming out on Amazon Prime. I would love to know, what do you guys think will be Soldier Boy's role and purpose on this show? And also, are you upset about Supersonic's death? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the little bell, the notification button, so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you next time.